children. How are you all? I think you all are waiting for the social lesson. Am I correct? The Penamakuru village is very interesting, you know. Because of that, I think you all are waiting for more information. You want to know about the Penamakuru village. Am I correct? Okay. Shall we start? This Penamakuru village. What you learn from this Penamakuru village in the previous two sections? About the soil, about the crop and the vegetables, orchards, all those, right? And how many types of soil we found in Penamakuru village? 3 types of soil. What are the 3 types of soil? Alluvial soil, black soil, sandy soil. And in these 3 types of different soils, the farmers are growing different types of crop. And what is the way they are using the irrigation to these fields, means how they are providing the water to the fields. In low level lands, they are providing the water from the canal or tanks. Tank water also. What do you mean by the tank? Not overhead tank. Tank is a cherry that they are using, but the canal water they are using. And uplands, which are little bit high places. Little bit high places. In these, what type of in what way they are using? Which water they are using to provide the water to the field? Their borewells. Borewells they are using. Borewells are running with the help of the electricity, right? And today, some more we will learn from the Penamakuru village and how the people lifestyle will be in the Penamakuru village. All are not farmers in the Penamakuru village. Everywhere children, wherever you will go, even in the plateaus or in the plains or wherever we will go, in which area, in which village we will go, all the people will not depend upon only one profession. The different people, different families who are living into that particular village, they have the different types of activities they will do. Means some will be in the, according to their caste, they will do the caste as a profession. Some members will do the government job, private job. Some will run the auto, some will run the taxi, some will run the drivers. They will work as a drivers, electricians, and laborers. Some will work as a laborers. Like that, different profession, different activities which are going into the Penamakuru today we will learn. So here, land ownership tenancy means some people are having their own land to grow the crop. Into their own land, some are growing peasant. Peasant means who are peasants? Nothing but farmers. They are growing the crop into their lands. Some people having more land to them, so they are not able to cultivate, and they are not able to use all the land to grow the crop. So what they will do? They will put some area for themselves purpose, and the rest of the area they will give for rent. That rent is called tenancy, or in Telugu what do we say? Kauliki teesukovaram. Kauliki. So Kauliki means how they will pay yearly. They will pay some amount to the landowner, like a rent. They will pay like a rent. Either they will give the good whatever they are growing the crop, in that half or some part they will give. Otherwise they will give the amount to the landowner. So this is called the land ownership and tenancy. So overall in this Penamakuru, 750 families are living. How many families are living here? 750 families are living here. In this, only 10 members having 10 families. Not 10 members, 10 of them have 10 acres. These 10 families having 10 acres of land. And the rest of them having approximately 150. This only 10 families, and approximately 150 families are having 5 acres of land. are selling that into the Raitu Bazar and go into the markets. And rest of the families, how they are living. What are the activities they are doing? They have to live. For living, they want to eat to get the energy to live. What they require? Food. Food is very important. Without doing any work, how they get the money? Directly anyone will not give the food. No, for bringing the food, to cook the food, we have to bring some items we have to buy from outside. If we will go to the shops, we want money to buy all those. So for that money, what we have to do? We have to do some jobs. Any work. The different types of works there, all are not depending, all are not doing one professionally. The different professions are there. So here total 750 families. In this only 160 members having this land means rest of the 590 families, how they are depending on other activities. Shall we know about that? See here. There are about 750 families in Penamakuru. 10 out of them have 10 acres of land. And rest of them 150. 150 of the members having 5 acres of land. So here rest of the members, what they are doing means some members are taking the land from the landlords. Means those are having the 10 acres. All the family members are not using the 10 acres to grow the crop, no? So these people, those are not having the land, they are coming to the landowners and taking some 1 acre, 2 acres like that, depends upon the area of the land. They will agreement. They will do the agreement of 1 year, 2 years, 5 years like that, and they will pay the rent for the using of the land. Suppose rent house. If you are in rent house, every month your father or mother, how they will pay the rent to the owner? Like that only when they are using the land of the landowner in the way of rent, tenancy. So they have to pay the amount to them yearly or every 6 months one. On each crop they will pay. Some will pay in different way, different method they will pay. Some members will pay every year, some members will pay every crop after the crop, or some members will give half of the crop to them or some percentage of the crop, like that different way. If the agreement will be done in the between of landowner and the rent person who are they taking. So rest of the members all will not do the same work, no. Some members will work as a laborers into the fields, cooler, like a laborers they will work. And some members are doing like carpenter work, goldsmith work, hair cutting, different professions. Depends upon their caste also they are doing the different professions into the villages. Mostly in the villages, most of the people depends upon their caste. Kulavritti, depends upon their caste, they will do that activity. Their profession they will choose. And most of the members are different way they are settled. And some members, those who completed their 10th and now going to the inter, they stop the inter 10th class only, they will run like auto, as working as a auto driver, tractor driver like that. And some members are working as a welding work, and some members working as a what repairs they will do, auto space and vehicle space, they are selling and they are repairing all those. And some members are working like a laborers into the fields, like that. The different activities they are doing to run their life. To run their life they are depending upon. And not only that, some of the members are running the kiranam shops, chicken shops, kiranam shops, and some members are working as a doctors, R&B doctor like that in the villages. Some members are working into the banks also, and some of the government teachers are there, some of the private teachers are there, like that. Different families, except this 160 families, remaining these people are choosing the different types of work and they are working on into the particular work which they have chosen. So how their houses will be? The different members, see, the people of different caste and professions live in this village. The main village is inhabited by the landlords and the other live in the nearby areas on the banks of the canal and towards south of the village. Some members are living near the back of the canal only, nearby that area, and the land bank of the Bandak Canal. Okay, some members who are living into the middle of the village, some members on the south side, some members the west side, and some members what they are doing, they are in the middle of the village. They will use some of the setup. They set up some of the kirana shops like the clinic like that, and they are living there. And their houses also, different types of houses there in this. I'll show you. See here, the 4 pictures are there here. The different types of houses which they are living. See, houses of farmers. Some are living this type of houses, the farmers. And here huts. Some the poor people, they are, is it visible children? Houses of farmers. And some poor people living into the huts. See here, one of the women standing here. And houses of small farmers. Small farmers having this type of houses. Big farmers are having this type of houses. And these are the road and some of the buildings also there here you can find from this picture. Is it visible? Okay. So the different houses, different profession, everything. And some members are rearing animals also like bullock, cows, buffalo, sheep. They are rearing these animals. They are depending upon the animals also. For different purposes they are rearing the animals. Buffalo cows will get the milk. From the milk only curd, ghee, everything will get. They are selling those milk and they are earning the money. So earning, different professions also. Why they are doing? They want to earn the money. If the money, they will earn the money, then only whatever the required things are there for eating or wearing or whatever may be, they will spend money. With that money only they will spend. And some people are weaving baskets and rearing like pig and fishing also. See, on the bank of Bandar Canal, like 15 to 20 basket weaving families are there. Near the Bandar Canal, how many on the bank of the Bandar Canal? 15 to 20 families are weaving the baskets. They migrated, means they came from other place to here. Some are going from this place to other place. Migration means in the search of the work, in the search of the job, some people will move from this village to our village. Some people will come from other village to this village. That is called the migration. So the main occupation, these people 15 to 20 families, those are weaving the basket. Their main occupation is making basket, catching rats and rearing pigs. They are rearing pigs, catching fishes and sailing, and they are weaving the baskets also. Buttal. And here one of the name Jagannatha Nanchareya settled here about 30 years ago. The one of the person came here 30 years ago and he settled in this place. He collects date palms for making of the basket, weaving of the basket. What is the material, raw material they required? One knife and spines of the date palm. Spines means nothing big but spines. The leaves will be like this. They will shave this. They will shave all this. They will cut all this and the spine will be like this. Spine is that like a stick. The stick which they are using for weaving of basket. They will collect all the date palm stands and they will start weaving of baskets. They will search all these date palms on the banks of the Bandar Canal. And he and his wife make 5 to 6 baskets per day. Jagannatha Nanchareya and his wife both are making 5 to 6 baskets per day. And they are sailing nearby the villages. Their neighbors Katta Shivaya, beside of his house, one more person there, his name Katta Shivaya. So he will catch the fishes. He is catching the fishes, and for catching the fishes, he is taking the help of the basket. That basket he is putting into the Bandar Canal and catching the fishes into that. The trap will be done for catching the fishes, and he is sailing into nearby villages. Next is sum up. So here some of the people, rest of the 590 members, the different professions I told, and some of the members 10 to 15 to 20 families are weaving baskets, rearing pigs, all those I told, like Katta Shivaya, fishing, all those I told. And next some of the members are depending upon the poultry farm. Poultry farm means what? The people who are putting the chickens means chicks. Cold farm. Chicken farm means that is called a poultry farm. See here. This is a poultry farm. The village has a fully mechanized poultry farm. Water is supplied through the nipples. See here, they will use the nipples to provide the water to drink the chickens, and the food also supplied by the conveyors. There are 80,000 hens are there. Overall, how many thousands of hens are there here? 80,000 of hens there, and each day those hens are laying about 50,000 eggs. Each day there are 80,000 of hens laying 50,000 of eggs. These eggs, they are not sailing into the same village. These eggs, they are sailing into Vijayawada and other states like Assam, Bihar through agents. They are using the help of the agents, and they are sending to different states also, to the Assam and Bihar. These chicken dropping sold as fish feed to farmers in nearby area. The chicken dropping, whatever the chicken dropping is there, chicken dropping means you know the nature call of the chicken. So that is also they are using for fish farming. They are using for fishes purpose. So everything they are using in the poultry. And rice mill. Some people depends upon the poultry. Some people depends upon the rice mill also. See here, this is the rice mill. This is the rice mill. Some are depending upon the rice mill. See, there is a rice mill in this village. The owners of this rice mill owners purchase paddy from the peasants. Peasants means nothing but farmers, those who are growing the paddy crop. They are coming here and selling their paddy to this rice mill owner, and from the paddy, the rice mill owner, by using of this machines, he is making the paddy into rice and selling to other places. And next, coming to poultry and rice mills are based on agriculture, and therefore, see. Poultry and rice mills are based on agriculture and therefore are called agro industries. What do we call this poultry and this rice mill? Agro industries. They are common features in the plains. These are like this type of poultry farms and the rice mills. These are very common in the plains. It is easy to get the necessary raw material and transport product to the distant markets. Why? Because why they will use this means it is very easy to go to distant places also by using of this. So the rice mill owner having the agreement between the farmers means peasants. What is the agreement means? He will give some of the peasants are not able to put some investment. First, if they want to grow any crop, first what they require for some investment. If the soil is fertile, then for the water purpose, irrigation purpose or borewell purpose. Otherwise, some chemicals which they will use into the seeds, not only chemicals, some seeds. If they want to grow one type of crop, they don't have any seeds or nothing. So what they will do? They want to buy those all pesticides or seeds or something they want to buy from the shop. They don't have the money. Then what they will do? There is an agreement between of two members. What means first they will take some amount, borrowing amount from one person, and then they will promise that after growing this, I will sell this to you only in this shop only. Like that, the farmers, the paddy, those are growing the farmers. If they don't have money for investment purpose, then they will go to the rice mill owner and they will take some money from him. And after that invest money means for pesticides or whatever they require to bring, what is required to grow the paddy. For that purpose, whatever amount they are taking, and then they will grow the crop. After growing that crop, he will come and sell his paddy to the rice mill owner only. So these situations also there in some of the lessons. Some members they are very free. If they want to sell the rice, the farmers they want to sell into the same place, they can. Otherwise they will go to other places also. If they are not borrowing from this person, they have all rights to sell that into another places. So road transportation and markets. After growing all the crop and everything, they will take this to the Uyuru, the village, the rice, paddy or the vegetables or whatever they want to take. All this they are taking to the Uyuru village by using of the road transportation, and tractors, all those they are using, and availability of labor also. The different labors are there, agricultural labors, Kulolu there, and auto drivers, all those are helping those who completed their 10th and above. They and repairman and as a drivers. So this is the activities and their lifestyle is in the Penamakuru village. I think everyone understood about this lesson Penamakuru and what type of lifestyle is the people they are living, the people who are living into the Penamakuru village. Once again here one of the mind map about the Penamakuru village. Soil. The types of soil is alluvial soil, black soil, sandy soil. Alluvial soil is very fertile, means it is very good to grow the crop. Black soil also fertile, but it is sticky soil. And after a long time, when the water will be dry up, it will become as a dry. And the food crops here, sandy soil. Sandy soil is very less fertile. Here the farmers are using this type of land for growing of orchards. And crops, food crops and cash crops. Two types of crops are there here, food crops and cash crops. Cash crops are sugarcane and turmeric. Food crops in fertile but sticky and dry in this area, in this land which they are growing. The different types of crop they are growing. And cash crops is where the borewells and so on they are digging, that they are using sugarcane and turmeric. Why they are growing the cash crops means, why we named as a cash crop means, the farmers want to get huge profits. For getting of the huge profits, the farmers are using like cash crops. Those cash crops are example sugarcane, turmeric, etc. Okay children, I think most of the students learn many things, many professions and the different types of the soil, how the farmers are growing the crop, what type of soil they are growing, what is the procedure for growing the paddy, all those. I think you all learned from this lesson. So in this lesson, you have to write some important points throughout the lesson. Read the lesson very well and it will get good information to you. Okay children, bye. We'll meet in next lesson.